Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Washington Gun Law TV. I'm Washington Gun Law President William Kirk. Thanks for joining us. Where are we today? We are in Lewiston, Idaho. We are at Fritz Precision Shooting. We are in the middle of sniper school, having a great time ringing steel. We'll put all their information down in the description box below. I sit in Idaho right now. I can see Oregon. I can see Washington. No freedom in either one of those. Lots of freedom here. Washington, we're going to talk about a major scarcity of freedom, which commences tomorrow morning at 9:30. That's right, tomorrow morning at 9:30, House Bill 1163 is going to be signed into legislation by your governor. So today, let's spend a few minutes and let's talk about how your Second Amendment rights end this morning in Washington State. Okay, Washington, coming to you from the Free State of Idaho. I can see the Iron Curtain from here. Like I said, we are at Fritz Precision Shooting out here in Lewiston, Idaho, doing sniper school. Listen, got word yesterday that this morning at 9:30 a.m., your governor, that's Bob Ferguson, will be signing into legislation House Bill 1163, a permit to purchase before you can buy a firearm. Translation, a hall pass or permission slip you must get from government before you can actually purchase a firearm. That legislation will be signed into law. Now remember, Washington, the legislation will actually not go into effect until May 1st of 2027. So between now and May 1st, 2027, it's business as usual, which means you'll need to take your firearm safety class. Can be offered for free through Sporting Systems, link down in the description box below. But starting May 1st, if you want to get a concealed pistol license, or you even so much as want to purchase a firearm, well, you're going to need to prove your worthiness. You're going to need to go through mandatory live fire training, and what this training is going to look like, what the costs are going to be, God only knows. God help us as well. So what is my advice for all of you in Washington who don't plan on getting on Redfin or Zillow in the next couple of months and moving out of the state? And I'm not encouraging you to move out of the state. I'm not talking you out of it either. My advice to you is actually quite simple. Stock up now. If ever there was a firearm that you could still purchase in Washington State that you want to purchase, I would purchase it between now and May 1st of 2027. Have you thought about getting your concealed pistol license? Hey, in the next 2 years is a really, really good time to do it. If your concealed pistol license is in the last 3 months before expiration, you are eligible to apply and renew that concealed pistol license for an additional 5 years. So I recommend, for anybody in the state of Washington who's going to stay here, if you have any firearm to purchase, if you got any licensing you want to do in the way of concealed carry between now and May 1st, 2027, I suggest you get on it right now. Now, will there be lawsuits over this legislation? Absolutely, there will be lawsuits on this legislation. And right now, I've been working with the good folks over at NAGR about similar legislation that's going into effect in Colorado. The problem is that there's pretty clear case law out there that we don't get to sue until injury occurs. An injury cannot possibly occur until May 1st of 2027. Until then, we believe that any court is going to simply dismiss the suit and say that none of us have standing. So I know a lot of you are going to want to hear, hey, we're filing a lawsuit. Oh, the Second Amendment Foundation. Oh, NAGR is getting in on it. And I'm not suggesting that that's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen right after tomorrow. It may be literally 2 years before you start seeing those lawsuits drop. Listen, we've already done a couple of videos about this pre-purchasing licensing phenomena that's taken place all around the country. And the dreaded Bruin Footnote 9, which although it was drafted by the Supreme Court to be a shield from frivolous litigation, has now instead turned into a sword that is constantly being wielded by those advancing the cause of civilian disarmament. But at the end of the day, Washington, I want you to understand, for all the offensive things that this state legislature has done to you, the lawful and responsible gun-owning Washington resident, nothing is more offensive than them actually mandating that you must get their permission after proving your worthiness, after paying money, before you have access to what is supposed to be an inalienable right. We totally look forward to the day in which these lawsuits drop. Okay, Washington, once again, it is House Bill 1163. By the time you're watching this video, it has probably already been signed into legislation by Governor Ferguson. We'll link up the bill down below so that you guys can geek out on it for yourself. Remember, 3 fingers of bourbon, breathing exercises, or a barf bag. You're going to need one of them. Listen, if you got any more questions about this or anything else related to what's left of our Second Amendment rights, which in Washington State right now is next to nothing, you should know how to get a hold of Washington Gun Law by now. But if you don't, that's okay. That information, it's down there in the description box. box. If you got an idea for a video we should be doing around here, cool. Click on that link right there and tell us all about it. If you want to subscribe to the monthly newsletter, the ability to do that is down there in the description box. And then finally, and most importantly, let's everyone remember that part of being a lawful and responsible gun owner, like we talk about all the time here, is to know what the law is in every situation, how it applies to you in any instance that you may find yourself. From beautiful Lewiston, Idaho, and Fritz Precision Shooting, thanks for watching, and stay safe.